Welcome back, Kiss Army, to another episode of We Are One.
You wanted the best and you got the best, the hottest channel in the land. We are one. Here I am and here you are. Welcome to the show and welcome to Psycho Circus Kiss Army as we dive into the void of Kistery. Here at We Are One, Kistery will be preserved with interviews both old and new and the breaking news you need. Now, let's go shout it out loud. Ace Frehley, the most active current member who has been in Kiss up to this point. Ace just released Origins Volume 2 a couple of months ago and is still, several months later, still doing press for Origins Volume 2. He's staying busy. He is the most active member that you would expect, that you would least expect in Kiss to continue to be working. And Ace is going strong and has started tracking his next studio album and recently has done hundreds of interviews at this point, according to Ace, and in one of them he was talking about Kiss and Dynasty, specifically about I Was Made for Lovin' You, and actually being quite complimentary towards it, which was a shock to me. Paul wrote that to a drum machine. That being the case, that single was certified gold in 1979. It was released back in May of 1979, produced by Vinnie Poncia, written with credits on it are Desmond and Paul, and Vinnie Poncia taking a credit as well on that. Recorded at Electric Lady, and Peter appears in the video. He did not play on the track. Anton took his place, but on this track in particular, it was just a drum track. Ace talking about the fact that this is one of his least favorite songs to play, given the fact that it's simply just alternate picking, not a lot of chugging. And by the time the song is done, Ace's wrist starts to cramp up. Only break is when he gets his solo. Kiss did play this on the tour, but back in 1998, when they were on the Psycho Circus tour, and then when they did the reunion tour as well, they threw this in here and there. And Paul said this is the way it was supposed to sound back on that tour, and it was a lot heavier, and Kiss still plays it today on the End of the Road tour. So Ace talking about the infamous disco hit I Was Made for Lovin' You, which was a single for Dynasty. It was the A side of the single, and Hard Times, which was an Ace track, was the B side. That, of course, was released in a 7-inch and a 12-inch single. Now, with that being the case, Ace talked about I Was Made for Lovin' You, saying, quote, "It's a good song. For me, it's hard to play because I'm playing that, and by the end of the song, my wrist starts to cramp up because I'm playing the alternate picking. The only break I get is when I do the guitar solo. Then Paul switches over to it." Desmond Child, who was one of the songwriters, has written some great hits. Desmond and Paul collaborated on that. I mean, you can't take away the fact that it was such a huge hit that appealed to so many people, but as I say, it wasn't indicative of the sound of Kiss. And this, of course, is true. Ace talking about I Was Made for Lovin' You, but that is what Ace had to say about that track. So let me know what you guys think about that track. Talk to me in the comment section down below. I don't mind it, but I don't like the fact that this is the song that most casual Kiss fans tend to recognize with alongside Rock and Roll All Night. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Talk to me. Remember, God gave rock and roll to you, and God bless you.
God bless you all.